Go ahead. Welcome to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. We are live streaming on the internet.
On the intertubes.
We are basking in the interwebs here. We have finally gone and splurged a little bit and gotten us a good account here on the internet. I'm trying to make some adjustments here on the board.
You know us, price is no object.
It is no object, and that's the way we treat it. It's no object.
We treat it as a sex object.
Somebody just left something on the door a little while ago about some sign up now and receive professional installation. Maybe we should try to get some professional installation on this show.
Well, see, I kind of like our arrangement now where you do 99.9% of the work, and I just bring the talent.
And you do 99.9% of the bitching?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But we are on the air. We are streaming live. For those of you who are listening,
here is a complete lack of respect.
Hey, welcome to the Brian Hall Sound Effects Show.
Yeah, playing all your favorite sound effects right here from High Point. Hey, you wanted some Skinnerd? I'll play that. I'll play it all.
God. We got some music news coming up here. Soundgarden, Brian, Chris O'Donnell, he has revealed to Rolling Stone that he's just started coming up with ideas for songs for the follow-up to the 2012's King Animal, he said.
Oh, really?
So he says he can't describe the direction it's taken, but there's no album we've ever made where I would be able to describe a direction it was taking while I was making it.
Damn.
So he says that he understands that the King Animal was in no way. This one's going to be just as awesome, if not better, than the previous one. Is basically
probably
what he said.
One of my all-time favorite vocalists, Chris Cornell.
We love Chris Cornell.
But I tell you who, the new guy that's like, I can't believe how great this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to any of the Winery Dogs stuff?
I love the Winery Dogs, and are they supposed to be coming around here soon?
They already came
I missed
to
them.
Ziggy's of all places.
Yeah.
And my God, that guy's voice and his guitar playing. I didn't appreciate him because he was in one of my all-time favorite bands. Yeah. I think you can guess who that is.
Speaking of Ziggy's, I'm glad you said that because I made a phone call today. And, no, it wasn't one of those 900 numbers.
I thought it was a suicide hotline.
No, most people would.
They put you on hold.
But I made a phone call and spoke with Greg over at Ziggy's, and this is what he had to say. Hi, this is Dirty Dave with the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. We have Greg on the phone from the famous Ziggy's in Winston-Salem. Greg, how you doing today?
Doing great. Hope you are.
We're doing great. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about what you got going on at Ziggy's.
Great. Lots of big stuff coming up. Tomorrow night we have a Toad Duet Sprocket. A lot of great 90s hits, including All I Want and Walk on the Ocean, to name a few.
Okay.
Also on upstairs in our Rock House Tavern tomorrow night, sort of an after party to Toad Duet Sprocket. We have a Percussion Junction, which is an open drum night hosted by a lot of our great local musicians here in downtown Winston-Salem. That is a free show and lots of drink specials, and that is a weekly event every Thursday called Percussion Junction. Going on with the rest of the week, we have a great country lineup on Friday with the Old Southern Moonshine Revival, the Johnny Mont Band, and Josh Phillips. In the tavern on Friday, 3 local hardcore metal acts, Dreamkiller, White Knuckle, Blackout, and Adage. And on Saturday, we actually have a first here. It's going to be Glow Paint Tour Paint Party, so that should be a lot of fun. kids come out and dance around, get covered in paint pretty much.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that electronic dance music is really taking off everywhere now these days. So we're glad to be a part of that. And also on Saturday we have a free acoustic show with a new group called Leather and Lace. And on Sunday, at the end of the week, every Sunday we have Ziggy's Reggae Night, a very popular night with reggae bands and local reggae DJs. So lots of good stuff coming on this week, and we'd love to have people come out and join us.
Yeah, that sounds great. Now, because you guys have some pretty big name acts coming through there from time to time. I know you've had Bret Michaels, just to name one off the top of my head. I went to a Bret Michaels show last year, not the most recent one, but that was just an awesome show. And where can they find you online, Greg?
All right, great. Yeah, our website is www.ziggyrock.net. We have ticket links and information to all of our shows. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay. And if they wanted to purchase some tickets, some advanced tickets for one of your shows, would they go to Ziggy's or could they go online?
Yeah, you can. We have a box office open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5. And we also have a ticket outlet here in Winston-Salem at Earshot Records over there across from the mall in the Toys R Us shopping center, formerly the Record Exchange.
Okay. And if they had any questions, they can reach you where?
Oh, you can reach here. You can email us here, or you can stop by the box office open 11 to 5. Our email is ziggysjay@yahoo.com, and the number to the club is 336-722-5000.
Well, Greg, we appreciate you taking some time with us to give us a little bit of information on Ziggy's. The infamous Ziggy's located in Winston-Salem. What's your address there in case they want a GPS?
It is, we're 170 West 9th Street, right in the art district of the north side of downtown. Calumet corner of Trade and 9th.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for talking with us. When you go down to Ziggy's, don't forget to use promo code ROCKSHOW when purchasing your tickets to go down to see one of those great acts that they got coming up down the line. So don't forget to tell them that Dirty Dave sent you here at the Dirty Overhall Rock Show. So that was my conversation with Greg today.
We're back live.
Back live. And Greg's a nice guy, and hopefully we'll be setting up pretty soon where we can go down to Ziggy's and
do some interviews.
Yeah,
like
and meet some real professional guys.
Yeah, well, we have. We were at Riders this past
week. That's right. It was about, I tell you, that one band, well, there were several great bands. The list goes on, but I had never seen or heard of Flat Black Cadillac before.
Yeah, very unique.
Those guys
sound,
were really jamming. Yeah,
very unique style.
Yeah, didn't have to worry about anybody playing their set list. They were they were definitely out there. But yeah, those guys sounded great. Yeah, rockabilly, and the bass player, he reminded me a lot of Flea the way he kind of moved around. I heard somebody say Powder. But,
yeah, that's an inside
or
joke.
Maybe Hyde. But no, rocking bunch of guys, and salute to everybody that came out this weekend for the Ronnie Westmoreland Memorial.
Yeah, our guitar player and drummer who played with the Huge Ass Racket this weekend, their former band, maybe be doing some shows in the future, who knows? But they just came out of the gate and played some good old-fashioned rock and roll and blew the roof off the joint.
I saw where Ian had started a Huge Ass Racket Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they came out and did snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine.
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, they were snorting whiskey.
They were snorting something. But what was your highlight of the day? Was it the hot dogs? Was it the...
the ham. No, just the whole vibe of getting together with all those musicians and hanging out. And I think Steve Pullum came down from the Derailed Band. He hung out
the
with
Savior.
Us. Yeah, the
Savior of the
Cry
show.
Havoc was there. All them guys hanging out with them.
I think we talked to everybody.
Baby Ruth,
didn't we?
Well, we missed the David Rivas Band, which is playing at After Hours this weekend.
Right, that's right. Friday night.
And I heard a lot of people bragging about how great this guy was, a great singer and guitar player. From what I heard.
I didn't get to see him because we got there. What's the word? Fashionably
late. Yeah. Plus, I had to let Dave set up everything while I walked around. So
and
that
say
took
it's a
few
10-hour setup.
So that was. He's like, "Why don't you just go walk around for an hour and a half while I set up?" I was like, "Okay, if you insist, I will, but I don't like it."
so yeah, we broadcast. Well, we were going to broadcast live, and now that
one of us who does all the work couldn't figure it out.
well, I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to connect out there, and when I say Wi-Fi, I mean the Wi-Fi I brought, my own router.
I don't even think Wi-Fi has been invented in Randleman yet.
Yeah, well, I found out later on that I didn't know all this time Riders has their own Wi-Fi on the inside, so we could have done it anyway.
Well, you didn't ask me.
And my apologies to George and Richard for that.
We finally got George and Richard.
We did get them both. That was awesome. We got the Kang himself, Mr. George Ryder, and we got George Jr. And they pretty much said, no, you can't take any hot dogs or hamburgers home with you.
Which I did, 6 of them.
Did you?
So yeah, it was delicious though.
Okay, so I know your old lady likes you today.
Me and my doggies were chowing down. I said 2 for me, 1 for y'all.
2 for 1.
Why does Daddy always like those long brown hot dogs?
And why does he lock himself in the room?
Yeah. I was going to do a terrible joke, but
go right ahead. Nothing's ever stopped you before.
Well, this is the new family version of our show.
I don't know about all that.
But you can always tell when you've been over to Dave's barbecue because the hot dogs taste like shit. And that's not. I mean, that's literal. So.
I was reading something earlier about. It says Motley Crue singer Vince Neil recently spoke to. The news, I think it was First Coast News, about his new role as part owner of the Arena Football League, the team from Jacksonville. They're called the Sharks. Have you heard anything about that?
No, but I also know that that's something. I think Bon Jovi also owns a team
I can't think of the name.
In New Jersey, of course. Well, and it must be something that people are getting into, like a good little investment.
I think it is. It's kind of like podcasting, I guess.
Yeah, everybody and their mother.
I read, I have it right here in front of me. I'll just read it. It's a great action sport growing in popularity with every game. There are some incredible players. I love the game, Neil told the Las Vegas Sun. Last year, Kiss became the first band to launch its very own arena football team.
I forgot, yeah.
The L.A. Kiss.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. You're right.
And they said during a May 2nd news conference at Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena, Neil, and he's CEO of Rockstar Investment Group Incorporated, revealed that he spoke to Kiss bassist and vocalist Gene Simmons before becoming a minority partner for the Jacksonville Sharks. I talked to Gene about it on a plane. It was a flight somewhere. Neil says that he recalls, which isn't recalling it very well. He says, according to Jacksonville, and he's just going to play some music while I read over there.
I'm going to do some Crew, man. If you're going to talk about the King, we're going to listen to Screw.
But he says that Neil revealed that he would not be involved in the Sharks' day-to-day operations, but said that he planned to play a prominent role in the team's marketing and other arenas. So
he's like me,
that's
just
pretty
collecting
cool.
a paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, well, he's part owner, so
yeah, very. You said a minority owner.
Yeah.
Well, you said that. I didn't.
Right. Now, Motorhead, they canceled a handful of shows on its European festival tour in August 2013 after the band's frontman Lemmy suffered a can you pronounce that word? Hematoma.
What is that? Oh, it's a blood thing.
Yeah, where blood collects outside of a blood vessel.
Ugh.
I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hematoma. The news of Lemmy's latest medical issue followed reports that he was also fitted with a defibrillator because of heart problems. The band also postponed a European headlining tour, which was scheduled to kick off in November.
Sour cream and onion chips and shotgunning Jack Daniels for 40 years would actually be bad for you.
Who'd have think that would catch up with you?
Yeah, look at me. George Ryder's hot dogs have lapped me about 4 times.
And what does George Ryder say about his hot dogs?
Oh, they're
long and greasy, and they slide down easy.
You got that right.
So you got that going for you.
They are malicious. I give them
malicious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone knows the former frontman, Sebastian Bach from the band Skid Row.
Now, are we allowed to
he's
say
always